Welcome, everyone. We'll start off with the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Veterans, friends of veterans, family, and legionnaires. 7 decades ago, in 1950, brave Americans defended a far-off land that was under attack. For 3 years, they fought with what many still call the forgotten war. We are here to remember. We are here to honor not just those brave Korean War veterans, but all who have served in the U.S. military since our country's founding. Jack Salter served in the U.S. Navy during the Korean War. Many years later, he wrote in American Legion magazine that he doubts whether the outcome of the war was worth the cost of lives and treasure. But after the war, he was greeted in his New York insurance office by a Korean immigrant. "I was very young when the war started," she told him in an emotionally cracked voice. "We lived on the Han River, just south of Seoul. My family walked to Busan. Thank you for saving my country." Salter said this encounter with that woman put his last doubt to rest. It was worth it. Regardless of how one feels about policies that lead to war, let there be no doubt that veterans serve with honor. They serve to make life better for others. They preserve our freedom. Not all veterans have seen war, but a common bond that they share is an oath in which they express their willingness to die defending this nation. Perhaps most significant in preserving our way of life are the battles that America does not have to fight, because those who wish to harm us slink away in fear of the Coast Guard cutter, the Navy aircraft carrier, the Air Force fighter squadron, the Marine Corps fire team, or the Army soldier on patrol. And we are excited to add a new group of people to the ranks of veterans, the men and women of the United States Space Force. We can be secure at home because we have brave warriors protecting us in the air, at sea, and on land, and beyond our atmosphere. In addition to foreign adversaries, many veterans have had to battle invisible threats to their mental health and well-being. More than 20 veterans a day take their own lives. Only those who experience firsthand the horrors of combat can understand why so many of these young men and women feel compelled to take such drastic and permanent measures. The U.S. Army recently reported a 30% increase in suicides among its active duty troops in 2020. We must do everything possible to stop these needless deaths. The American Legion has instituted a buddy check program in which we encourage our members to regularly communicate with our fellow veterans, see if they need help, offer your hands in friendship. Remember how occasions like this started? On the 11th hour, the 11th day of the 11th month, November 11th, 1918, the guns stopped. It was a moment to be celebrated as the largest and deadliest war up until that time had come to a merciful end. We still celebrate that moment, only today we call it Veterans Day. War is never anything to celebrate, but peace is. The peace in between these horrific wars is brought to you mainly by our veterans. The sacrifice brought forth during those wars is also made mostly by our veterans. It does not mean others didn't suffer. Civilians are often killed, and nobody understands the sacrifice more than our Gold Star families. We honor our fallen on Memorial Day, although the American Legion remembers them every day. Veterans Day, however, is for all who serve. While many veterans are humble, there is no such thing as an insignificant military service. It is why the American Legion only requires a single day of honorable military service to join our ranks. We understand that this isn't just the sacrifice and service that are important, but the willingness to offer your life in defense of this nation that sets veterans apart. The American Legion is dedicated to remembering the legacy of all veterans, because what these men and women have done for us matters to America. It matters to the people overseas who were liberated from tyranny through the sacrifices of our military members, from defeating communism, fascism, imperialism, to liberating slaves, keeping the peace during the Cold War, and battling terrorism today. Veterans have accomplished remarkable things throughout our nation's history. America has been blessed throughout its history by many such men and women. Thank you for being here. God bless America. God bless our veterans. At this time, the Sons of the American Legion are going to fire a firing salute. Then we will have taps. Concludes our ceremonies. I'd like to thank the Sons of the Legion for the Honor Guard and Firing Squad. Thank you very much. Please join us inside for hot dogs.